guys, so the beginning of my daily vlog is going to be like a update, and then for like infertility, trying to conceive, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way in the beginning, and then if you only watch me for that, then you can just stop because the rest of it will be my normal daily vlog. Okay, so I want to give you an update. It still hasn't been a week, so obviously I haven't called my doctor. It's only been a day. But I do have a round of Femara coming to me from a friend. So, like I talked about yesterday, I have already done Femara under a monitored cycle. I know how my body reacts to it. I'm not taking a higher dose than before. It's still the same amount. And my doctor is considering giving it to me anyway, which would be without monitoring. So I just want to put that out there. I'm not doing something that's dangerous or putting my life at risk or something crazy. If you have not been monitored under a drug before like that, or your doctor hasn't given it to you, then yeah, I would say don't do something like this because it's crazy. But because I already know how my body reacts to it, my doctors at the Fertility Institute gave me an option. You know, you could do another Femara IUI, but we don't think it'll work that well. So this is just me taking the Femara by myself to see what happens, because to take it by myself at the fertility clinic is $800. So just putting that out there. So I do have a round coming. Something I forgot to mention yesterday is just because I'm getting this doesn't mean we're not going to save, or we're still saving. Well, we've come a long way for paying the extra $1,500 we put on our credit card down. We're probably down, I think we're down like $450, almost $500 at this point. So obviously we're still paying that down, and we're still going to start the savings as soon as we're done with that. Because the chance of it actually working is, well, we don't know. So we obviously are going to keep our eye on the prize, which is our next IUI with the injectables, because that is what the doctor wants to do. But in the meantime, I'm just sitting here for a couple months or maybe more, a few months, while we try to get that paid down and save it back up. Well, this time we'll have to save a lot more, but the point is I'm just stuck in limbo. So it's like, why not? It can't hurt me to do another round. I wouldn't do another round of Clomid because I did 5 rounds of that. Clomid didn't really work for me. Femara did what it was supposed to do. I just didn't get pregnant. So I have been taking a lot of vitamins. I've been taking Macroot, a lot of stuff to improve my egg quality for a couple months now. So I'm excited to see if maybe that helps. And again, if you didn't see my video yesterday, if you have been a donor to the GoFundMe, on the chance that we do get pregnant and we get a heartbeat, then everything will be returned to you guys. We have no reason to keep it, because then we won't need a IUI. So again, putting that out there in case y'all missed yesterday's vlog. And yeah, so that's really good news. I for sure have 1 round of Femara coming to me. So I'm excited, and I feel like a little bit lifted up in spirits, because it's like for so long I'm like really about to cry now. I don't know why. It's really hard on me, and I think a lot of my friends notice. I've made a lot of friends through my infertility, and they're like, you're not very active in the group. Are you okay? And it's like, it's kind of hard when you're in this place of like limbo, where it's like you can't do anything because nothing happens on your own. You have a medical condition that's not going to. You don't have the money to move forward. It's going to be a while before you can. And it's honestly, I wouldn't say I'm like depressed or anything like that. It's just hard because it's like, I don't have much to say on the subject anymore. It's just, so this is like really uplifting. Gave me a little bit of excitement, and yeah, maybe it might not work. Maybe it will, but at least it's something. It's progress. I don't know. So I think Justin's a little bit excited too. We're not we're not putting too much into it, because will be my 7th round of fertility drugs. So we're nervous excited. I'm very, very grateful to my friend for doing this. And yeah, thank you. Because I know she watched some of my videos. So thank you again, girl. But I'm also excited for her that she's pregnant. You know, she's been trying almost 2 years, and she's done Clomid, Femara, all that stuff. And nothing worked. And then she got that cream from her natural doctor, and I think that's amazing. I'm happy for her. When I hear stuff like that, or some people get really bitter and they get upset when people get pregnant, and sometimes, yeah, you get this like little sense of, I wish it was me. But when it's somebody that's been like struggling like you have, it's just like so uplifting and kind of like, okay, there's hope. Because I mean, her big fat positive came out of nowhere. She didn't even expect it. So it's just, do you hear Ralph? Ralph, what are you doing? Are you being naughty? Or are you being a naughty boy? Every time I pick up the camera, he starts getting crazy. Then my attention span goes like this. I talk so much. You guys know that. So half the time it's because the dog's over here getting me distracted and I forgot what I was saying and I have to start all over anyway. Hey guys, it's later in the afternoon and I've made this before in a video, but some people have still asked me what it is that I put on top of the dog's food that you've seen in like a day in the life with Amber and Ralph and stuff like that. I make them because Amber is a piggy and Ralph is just a bottomless pit, and like he keeps growing even though he's 2. We make them, I make them this, the vet said to give them like lots of vegetables and stuff on top of their food to keep them feeling full. And then Amber used to have to be on indigestion medicine ever since she was a puppy. I don't know what like is wrong, but I started doing research online when we just had her and our Chihuahua to find a better solution, and I learned about pumpkin. And she always gets pumpkin every day in some form or another. And ever since then, she doesn't have to take the dog indigestion medicine anymore. It just really, it's good for dogs. It's good to stop diarrhea. It's good to help with dog constipation. It's just like an all-in-one dog stomach miracle. So I always put a can of pumpkin when I make this, but this is just to go on top of their food to keep them full, but also like to give them pumpkin for their stomachs, and coconut oil is really good for them. So they get that too. And then I put a little bit of chicken broth, and then I mix it all and kind of make it like a baby food, but I'll show you guys once we're at that point. Okay guys, so basically in the pot I put green beans, peas, and the chicken stock, but reduced sodium or no sodium, low sodium. If I have, sometimes I have vegetable stock for us from cooking, I'll use that, but I put the chicken stock in. And I'm going to cook it all down, and then once it cools a little bit to where it's not piping hot, that's when I add the pumpkin. I add the whole can, and there's not much coconut oil left in this, but I might take that upstairs actually. The coconut oil. So I put a really good amount of coconut oil in there. It's still taking a while to melt. I should have showed you guys how much, but I put a lot of coconut oil in there because it's good for them. And you could probably hear them whining because they smell it. Now I put the pumpkin in and mix it all together. Okay, into my magic bullet. And from that to this is what it looks like. And then I put it in their food. I'll show you guys. Then if they get any medicine, it just goes in there. Ralph gets a probiotic, like a dog probiotic. This is, I can't really show the front without showing our information, but that's what he gets. And he gets an allergy pill from the vet as well. And then Amber gets that. This is how crazy they get. Sit. You have to show me sit. Good sit. So yeah, I hope that answers the questions I've been getting. It's just a way to supplement so they feel like they're getting more and they feel like they're getting wet food, but it's not affecting their Amber's waistline mostly. And it gives them like extra stuff their dog food doesn't have, like coconut oil and pumpkin. And my vet actually she thinks it's like great that we do that. She says she can't get most her the other people she sees to even like swap out like dog cookies to vegetables when their dogs have weight issues. So I don't know, but Amber has an appointment tomorrow to recheck her weight. We're going to talk about maybe doing some blood work because she doesn't eat that much. We measure exactly how much she eats. She gets a lot of exercise walks. I mean, taking her on the treadmill, and kind of just want to test to make sure nothing else is going on. The bump on her side got bigger again, so I'm just going to go back in and have her rechecked because I am a paranoid dog mom. So she's doing that tomorrow, but yeah, she really enjoys it. I mean, so does Ralph. Look at his neck, is so strained. He's so into it. Bubba, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, she really likes it a lot. Don't you, Burger? Okay, and this is how I store it. This stuff's gonna go in the freezer, and this will stay in the fridge, and then I'll just pull this out the last time I use this and put it in. I'll put one in the fridge the day that I use the last of this container. So pretty much now I'm gonna go finish the last of the laundry. I think I have sheets left. I need to like put them back on the bed. And when Justin gets home in probably the next 20 minutes, we are doing yard work because we didn't do it this weekend because of the holiday. So we're doing it tonight before the sun goes down, and then we're gonna eat dinner, and nothing else really interesting is gonna happen because so much of my morning was talking about like what's going on, that I'm doing another Femara round and all that. I noticed when I talk a lot about those things, the rest of my vlog gets really long, so I'm not gonna film anymore today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.